Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit more different. This video is not going to be beauty related. I'm going to talk about the universe, law of attraction. I feel like this video is long overdue. You guys have been asking me to do this video for a month. If you're new here, welcome, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get notified whenever I post new videos. Before we get into this video, I have a really exciting announcement. We are finally dropping new jewelry on the Shop Coco Lily website. I know you guys have been waiting a long time and it's been really hard to keep this from you guys, but we are launching 2 new necklaces. I'm sorry I'm a little bit red on my chest. I got a chemical peel like on my face and my chest, so it's just a little bit red. So these are new necklaces and they are going with the spiritual theme. So the first one that we have is a Hamsa necklace. If you don't know what Hamsa, the hand symbol, is, basically it's supposed to protect you against the evil eye. It's a protective symbol that, you know, keeps all negative energies away and keeps you protected. And then we have, this is an angel necklace. It's a reminder that you are never alone. Each and every one of us has a guardian angel, and this is just a way to keep your angels and your guardians close to your heart, and always a reminder to call upon them if you need them. What shook me is that unconsciously I chose the same necklace that I had when I was like 3 or 4 years old. I used to have the exact same necklace until I lost it. Like, I was so devastated. I didn't even notice that until like recently. I was like, wow, I just recreated the same necklace that I was wearing as a kid. I'm absolutely in love with the necklaces. Both are 18-inch long, so both are as long as this one. I just wore this one a little bit shorter because I like to wear them layered. All the info will be in the description box below, and also the link to the website. When we launched like a month ago, we were sold out in like 24 hours. If you want to get your hands on one of these, don't wait. I also have a special prize bundle for the ring and the 2 necklaces, so be sure to check it out. I wanted to say thank you for all the positive feedback that I've been getting. You guys loved it. You guys send me so many cute pictures. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So I know you guys wanted me to do a video about the law of attraction, but I feel like I've said everything I have to say about the law of attraction. I feel like it's getting not old, but I want to talk about other things too, and I want to dive deep. I know this video might not be for everyone. I know I'm going to touch on subjects that are maybe sensitive to some, or maybe some people don't believe in it, and that's totally okay. You take what you need from this video. Take what resonates with you, and the rest might be for later on. We're all going through a spiritual growth. That's what life is about. Life is a school, and we're all at different levels of growth. And I'm talking to thousands, if not millions of people. And I need to touch every soul that is watching this video. So some bits and pieces might not be for you, some might be for you, so just take what you need from this video. Since I had done my law of attraction video, a lot of things have changed. It's been almost a year, and ever since then, a lot of things have changed. You know, I moved, and ever since I moved in this house, my vibrations started to change. I don't know what it is about this place, but things just, I never really felt the vibrations in my apartment before. It was just, my home was okay, but like the whole, I don't know, the area, I didn't feel it. Like, I have made a lot of positive changes in my life, but mostly inner changes, and we've seen it so many times, like, change your thoughts first and your outside world will change. And it might be hard to incorporate in the beginning, like I want this and that job. Why do I have to change my thoughts first? Why can't I just do things? Your thoughts manifest. So back to the law of attraction. If you change your thoughts and you feel like you have already achieved what you want, your outside world will change. And the more you practice it, the more you get powerful into it. One of the things I can tell you is to write down affirmations. I have pages and pages and pages of affirmations. They really do help. I don't read them every day, just I probably should be, but I don't read them every day. But whenever I can, I sit down and I take like 10 minutes to really visualize. You have to feel them, you have to come from the heart. And one affirmation that I like to repeat to myself is everything I willingly ask for. Willingly, because sometimes we ask for things unconsciously. We don't want to manifest our fears. So everything that I willingly ask for comes to me instantly. That's such a powerful, like, you said it all with this affirmation. You have to think of it as like a genie in a bottle that says, your wish is my command, because the universe responds to your thoughts. Everything is made up of energy in this universe. Everyone vibrates at a different level. Everything is alive. Everything vibrates. Your chair is vibrating. Your table is vibrating. The trees are alive. Air is alive. Everything is alive. So is the universe. The universe has a consciousness. The more you raise your vibration and your intuition, the more you will be able to manifest. You cannot manifest if you're in a place of not feeling good. You need to feel good to manifest. How do you feel good? You change your thoughts. Thoughts turn into emotions. Sometimes we have bad thoughts. It just happens to everyone. We all have fears, and sometimes we get drawn into these thoughts. A way I find to really not go into that vicious circle of your fears is to notice your thought. Like, notice that it's there, but just don't go into it. Like, you need to have that self-talk with you where you tell yourself, like, this is a negative thought. I'm noticing it, but I'm not gonna talk with you. Like, you can tell me whatever you want. That's the thought, but I'm not gonna get involved in this. It's just like having a best friend that's gonna talk to you about something that, you know, you're sick and tired of hearing the same thing, and you're just like, I can listen to you, but I'm not gonna get into it. We can't stop thinking. It just happens. We just have thoughts popping up, and that's okay. We just have to let them go, like, let them flow through you. That's one way to stay really grounded. Of course, you know, meditation is so powerful, and even if you just take 10 minutes a day, it will definitely change your life. Ever since we were born, I feel like we live in a society where everything is done to take our power away and to distract us. Social media, TV. A lot of people feel a void in their life. A lot of people don't know why they're here. A lot of people just feel lost. And they fill that void by having either a super active social life. We all know someone that's just always out and about with people, hanging around. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not here to judge anyone. I'm just giving you guys the news of what I know. I'm just like a reporter. Or people that, you know, put all of their heart and soul into their work, which is great. But life is all about balance. You need to know when to stop and take a break. And so many people have trouble sleeping at night. So many people have insomnia. It's just a mess. If people would just stop being so busy and just sit down and have a conversation with yourself, go within, you will find your true power there. Your power isn't here. Your true power isn't here. It's not outside. It's not in your car. It's not in your house. It's not in your success. It's not in your wife. It's not in your husband. Your power is inside of you. And people need to start waking up. Wake up to your true power. Don't give your power away to anyone. People are just so much in their left brain, which is the male brain, which is the logical brain. And we have completely stopped thinking with our heart and our intuition. You need your logical mind. When you pay taxes, you need your logical mind. When you pay bills, you need your logical mind. When you do errands, you need your logical mind. And it's there to help you, you know, in your daily life. But your real power comes from your heart. And people have just closed themselves, you know. They have been conditioned to not be open. You can't live a higher life. You can't be spiritual, and you can't get everything that you need while staying closed. You need to open your heart. You have to be able to forgive in order to move on. If you don't forgive, you just can't move on. You can't move forward with all that baggage. It's so heavy. How do you want to go at full speed if you're carrying all these bags with you? Just drop the bags and you will be able to fly. Once you start knowing how everything works and you understand how the universe works, you don't even want to carry any baggage anymore. You don't want to carry any karma anymore. So I'm going to tell you a little story, and you just take from that story what you feel is good for you. But so ever since 2012, Maya said that those were the end times, December 21, 2012. They were right. Though it wasn't the end of the world, but it was the end of a dark age. Why am I telling you this? Is because this is important to understand the whole situation. We're going into the Aquarius Age, and if you see, the symbol of Aquarius is he is pouring something out of I don't have the word for it, it's like not a cup, but he's like pouring something out. What is he pouring out? He's pouring out knowledge. We have been kept from so much knowledge of the universe. All of the lost knowledge of the earth is currently surfacing. These are actually amazing times to be here on earth. Earth is currently in an ascension process. There's so much light coming to earth currently. The curtain is being lifted. The veil is being lifted on so many things. There's so many things that are being surfaced, and light is being shed on the darkest places. And it might seem like terrifying times, but it's actually amazing times to be alive. You might not be able to consciously see it yet, but your soul is definitely feeling it. We're going into an age of light. Things are going to change forever. So many souls are coming to earth in masses to just shed light and be of service to humanity, to help in this ascension process. While being elevated in this process, like, people are changing. Our DNA is changing. How many of you are seeing mirror hours on your phone, on the clock constantly? 11:11, 12:12, 10:10, 1:11. It happens to me like all the time. Every time I look at the clock, it's like something like that. How many of you don't want to eat meat anymore? How many of you going completely vegan and just prefer fruits and vegetables? I stopped eating meat when I was like 11. I just did not want to eat a dead mammal. So what's happening is we are becoming light. Our bodies are becoming lighter and lighter, right? All this light being shed on the earth. Meat and other animal proteins are really hard to digest on the body. It's very heavy, it's very dense. And your body doesn't feel comfortable anymore ingesting these foods. How many of you are preferring liquids? How many of you are juicing? How many of you are eating raw? And once you start eating life, again, I'm not here to tell you like don't eat meat. I don't care what you eat. Everyone eats what they want to eat. But I'm just saying, once you start eating more fruits and vegetables, you start eating life. Meat, how long has it been dead? It's not just been killed, it's probably been dead for a few weeks, even months, if it's been frozen. What's there to get? What does your body get from that? Does your body want to eat death, or does your body want to eat life? A little less than a year ago, all of a sudden I started getting all of these, I call them downloads. It's just information coming in, and it goes so fast, sometimes even not even a second. But all of this information's coming in, and I'm like, what is this? Why am I getting all of this information? And what it is they feed me information, but only as much as I can handle. Because there's so much information out there. There's so much lost knowledge out there. We can't handle it all, and like it would be too much. Your brain wouldn't be able to handle it. So we get it in bits and pieces, and we have to put the bits and pieces together like a puzzle. The ego always wants to be right. The ego doesn't like to be wrong. And the ego will do everything to defend its beliefs and values. That's why so many people that have been, very traditional, very, very religious, they don't want to see a different point of view to life, and they don't want to learn more because it would just, their whole walls in which they build all their beliefs will crumble down, and that's very scary for some people. Be open, don't be in the ego. There's so much more to life. We're such powerful beings. We just don't know it. So many souls are awakening so fast. Some people might think they're going crazy. Some people might really feel very, very lonely because they don't necessarily have anyone to talk to because they're scared to sound crazy. What's crazy to me is that the majority of society, I feel like the world is like, everything's inverted. Knowing the truth is seen as being crazy, and being asleep and not knowing the truth is seen as being normal. Everything's like sort of like inverted. I invite you to go search for your own truth. Search within. Go within. Every soul here on earth is on different levels of consciousness. You can't jump from level 1 to level 10. You have to go step by step. Some people are very young souls. Some people are very old souls. I know that I'm a very, very old soul. So everyone is in their own process of evolution, and it's very, very hard to understand things that we have been taught are not true, things that we have been told don't exist. Believe in magic. That's all I have to say. Magic is everywhere. You know, trust in the universe. Trust. Let go. Surrender to the universe. And there's so much more to life than we know and then that we see. Babies see angels. Babies see spirits. Babies can see so many things. I have been visited many, many times. I'm not going to go into detail, but you know, I've been visited. If you would have told me that like 5 years ago, I would have never believed you. Never. And I told Nolan, my boyfriend, about it. So one night a few months ago, he was here and I was in the bathroom. He was in my room and he was in his room and they were there. They were there. And he was like, oh my God, you are right. This is real. And I was like, of course it's real. I'm not telling you lies. It was really, really funny. We used to be able to see all of these things, but what happens is we grow up and we are conditioned and we just learn to not see these things. What we need to do is to unlearn our conditioning. The hardest thing to do is to unlearn something. It's harder than to learn something from scratch. When I used to dance ballet back in Luxembourg, we sometimes would learn a choreography. And once we had practiced it weeks and weeks and months, and we knew it perfectly, our teacher was like, okay, now we learn everything the inverted way. I kid you not, this is one of the hardest things to do, like with your brain. Because your brain learns something and then you have to unlearn it and do it the other way around. It's the same thing with what we have been taught. It's not easy to do. We have been conditioned to think a certain way, to live a certain way, and to not ask questions. If you're entertained all the time with the media, you don't ask questions. We don't just get born and then die and then everything stops. Death is a doorway. We are conditioned to be scared of death, but death should be, it's a doorway. Ancient civilizations, they all celebrated death. Some of them even tried to go there and have near-death experiences to see what's on the other side. We can't just limit ourselves to what's in front of us. It's just like air. You can't see air. How do you see it? You can't see it, but it's there. In fact, if you didn't have air, you would be dying. You're never alone. You're always guided. And one of the most powerful things you can do is to really, really trust. Trust in the universe. The universe always has your back. The universe guides you. The universe hears you. Some people are like, well, I'm not getting any answers. It wouldn't be a test if you had all the answers. The teacher is always quiet during the test. The law of karma says that as long as you have not learned your lesson, you will keep repeating the same patterns over and over again until you get it. The sooner we learn, the sooner we can move forward. Pay attention to the signs. The more you listen, the more you hear. Our guides are always sending us signs, but we don't always see them, or we don't always interpret them the way we have to. Life is a school, life is a lesson, and we're all learning here. We're all in this together. Sometimes I ask them certain questions, and all I get is, "You will know once you will know." That's all we have to say. It's okay to not have the answers. There wouldn't be school if you had all of the answers. How do you learn? How do you grow from that? Always trust that you are divinely guided. Trust that if you stumble on this video, it's not for nothing. Maybe it's your guides leading you into, questioning. So that's it for this video. I'm gonna stop here because I've been talking for a while now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I invite you to share your experiences in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new here, and give this video a thumbs up. It helps me a lot. Thank you for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.